So here I was, postpartum, with this ridiculously slow lactation consultant. First, she needed to prep her tools. Then, she had to wait for the AC to cool the room. But anyone with eyes could see her focus wasn't on the job. It was glued to my husband, Julian. First, she squinted, sizing up the Rolex on his wrist. Second, her eyes lit up, practically gleaming at the sight of his designer cufflinks. The third time, Julian smiled that gentle, charming smile of his. He handed his empty coffee cup back to her like a complete gentleman. Thank you, Lily. We appreciate the help. Lily. It was on her name tag. A rare moment of observation from Julian. Lily's face instantly turned beet red. She shook her head so hard her ponytail whipped around, her smile cloyingly sincere, her voice all soft and breathy. It's no trouble at all. I pinched the bridge of my nose, grabbed Julian's arm, and mumbled that I felt like I was going to puke. I turned to Lily. If you want to be a fucking waitress, go work at a Starbucks. If you don't know how to do your job, I'll find someone who does. Lily's face fell. She shot a wounded look at Julian, pouted, and then shuffled into the treatment room. Men weren't allowed in the treatment room, so Julian waited outside. I went in and lay down on the table. Lily hooked up the breast pump, then let out an annoyed sigh. So like, are you two from the same world, or what? I glanced at the simple, unbranded maternity clothes I'd just taken off. I got it. My mom had made me a bunch of comfy stuff during my pregnancy. No labels, just comfort. The machine started, and the throbbing pain in my chest was unbearable. I closed my eyes, trying to endure it, and just grunted, My indifference seemed to piss her off. She cranked the machine to max power. A white-hot bolt of pain shot through me, so intense I couldn't even speak. As she fiddled with the controls, she muttered, "Everyone knows this maternity boutique chain is owned by one of the biggest retail moguls on the East Coast. You, matched with his family? Please, you must be dreaming. Tsk, your tits are wrecked. Not your first rodeo, huh? You're pretty good at climbing the ladder, I'll give you that." The bitchiness was so thick I could taste it. She leaned in close, her eyes locked on mine, watching my face contort in pain, as sweat beaded on my forehead. A small, cruel smile played on her lips. She was enjoying this. "Feeling it now, aren't you?" I couldn't wrap my head around it. Was she not afraid of getting fired? Why the hell would she torture a client? I tried to sit up to give her a piece of my mind, but she slipped on a pair of gloves, shoved me back down with surprising force, and got ready to manually work on me. She was fucking brutal. Just give up. There are no cameras in here. I just can't stand little trophy wives like you. It was a shotgun wedding, wasn't it? Mr. Vance doesn't seem too happy about it either. Her eyes were gleaming with ambition as she prepared to assault me. I shoved her, hard, and shot up from the table. If a little fever and childbirth were enough to let this little twat push me around, then all those years of intensive self-defense courses my grandfather sent me to would have been a complete waste. Lily hit the floor with a thud, stunned by my strength. The new mom and her consultant in the next stall stared, their jaws on the floor. I straightened my clothes, my eyes narrowing into cold slits. "Does your on-the-job training include how to break up a marriage?" Lily scrambled to her feet, flustered. She glanced at the silhouette outside the door, and her face flushed. She suddenly squeezed out a sob. "I was just telling the truth. Your chest? Anyone can see you've had a few kids?" She looked around, then shot me a smug, triumphant little smirk. The old ladies who'd come with the other new moms were all staring at me with contempt. Their eyes screamed one word: slut. Suddenly, she wiped a fake tear, ran to the door, and threw it open, bursting into loud, theatrical sobs. "I'm so sorry, sir. I failed you. It's all my fault. I'm so stupid. And I just speak my mind, and I made your wife angry." The whole place went silent, but Julian's gaze was deep, unreadable. She then scurried to the window, raised 3 fingers, and declared, "I, Lily, swear to God, I really like your wife."